Eva is back. Hi, Eva. How are you? How was your day? I can show you what I've been working on. I'm gonna try to have a better setup. I want to show you more of what I'm doing. Eva is back. Shout out to Eva. Hello. 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 Eileen. Is that how I say your name? How are you? Where you guys? Aileen, where are you from? I know Eva's from Madrid. Eva's been here, multiple times, and we've had many conversations. And I'm here to do a bunch of drawings today. And today I want to start a new painting. Seattle Queen. What's up, Seattle Queen? How are you? Seattle Queen, I do these lives to share my creative process. And today I just wanted to show you guys what drawing I'm going to paint, you know? I'm just gonna paint this. It's a bunch of papers that are stuck in between rocks. Aileen is from North Dakota. Shout out to North Dakota. Shout out to Seattle. Thank you, Eva. Eva's the best. So today I'm gonna do more sketches and then get to the painting. So if you're here and it's your first time here, I just wanted to talk about reintroduce myself, right? My name is Yan, and I'm an artist, author, and primarily an architect. I went to architecture school, and all the paintings that are on my channel, they're part of a story that I'm developing and that I want to put out next year. And hopefully I can share that world with you guys, and I wanted to document my journey to putting that world out. If you want to know more about me and what I'm working on, there's a video on my channel in the playlist called Words. If you go on my channel and you go to playlist and you go under the playlist called Words, there's a video called Why Blue. And the video called Why Blue explains everything that I'm working on if you wanted to know more about what I'm doing. What type of writing? It's I would say it's like coming of age, finding yourself. It's about a kid going to architecture school as well. So I do want to talk about the journey of going to architecture schools. And if you look at a lot of my drawings, they're inspired by architecture. You can see it in here too, if you pay attention, right? So different settings and different environments. Oh, Shoruks is from Uzbek. Shout out to Uzbekistan. Shout out to Uzbekistan. Is it nonfiction? Yes, I would say mostly. It's a little bit confusing sometimes because when I started, I wanted to be nonfiction, and then it became fiction. If there's superpowers in it, but there's not. Okay, there's not really superpowers, really. But I love Astro Trust. Said hi. Shout out to Astro Trust. How are you? What's up? Who's here? I love Astro Trust. What's your real name and where are you from? Seattle, Queen. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you some work and I want you to rank what's the best work. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So I'm gonna show you two pieces, okay? Savannah. Shout out to Savannah from Seattle. What is you guys' favorite color? Most of humans like the color blue, so hopefully I'll do well because of that. Okay, look, so I'm gonna show you guys two paintings and you have to pick which one's the best, okay? So this is number one. This is number one, okay? Number one, all right? And then this is number two. Number two, okay? All right, so which one's the best? If you're watching, which one's the best? Again, I said number one, all right? Number one, and then number two, okay? Thank you, Eva. Okay, some people said two, some people said one. All right, okay, looks cool. The best one is number one for you. So number one wins. Oh, wait. How many people said number two? So two people. Okay, I'm gonna put a poll up so you guys can pick again, okay? Start a poll. I said best painting 1 and 2. Done. Okay, can you guys click on the poll right now? Tell me, so this is number one again, number one. And then number two, which one's the best? Which one's the best? All right, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna show you guys two more pieces. Okay, guys. Top one. Okay, cool. Okay. So, where's all in the blue? Where's all in the question? Eva, there's no point of doing this if you can just pick both. Most people like number one. Interesting. Okay, so number one. If you like number one, can you tell me why? If you like number one, can you tell me why? If you liked, okay. If you liked number one, okay. If you like number one over number two, can you tell me why? Can you just explain? All right, if you're gonna do 6, 7, I'm not gonna. Yes, I drew all of that, Zach. Dawson, Zach. Everybody say hello to Zach. Zach, where are you from? Santos, no elf 67. Hey, how are you, Santos? Where are you from? What's up, guys? So can you guys pick, so number one, and then number two, and tell me why you like the one you like, okay? Again, number one, why do you like this? Why do you like this? Okay? And then why do you like this? Why do you like this? All right, cool. Okay, Golfo Bay Ray said number two, the patterns are cool. Okay, cool. Sure, I respect that. You're from Moldova. I have no idea where Moldova is. Can you help me understand where that is? Zach is from South Carolina. Shout out to South Carolina from America. I like number one because the people look so good and I just and I just like the houses. They're not houses, but cool. Thank you. Uh, Seattle Queen, whose real name I already forgot because I'm terrible. Savannah, sorry. Savannah said it reminds her of a simulation. Everything, we're in a simulation right now. Number one, feels like a simulation. I see a couple of souls breaking the simulation. Interesting. Number two, because it's cool. Okay, Astro Trust. Sedan said, where are you from? I'm from Rwanda. Rwanda, in the middle of Africa. Oh, okay, no houses. Yeah, there's no houses. Sorry. Sorry, Zach. Okay, I'm gonna do round two. All right, I'm gonna do round two. I'm gonna do round two, guys. I'm about to do round two. Two more paintings. Oh, this is not a Q&A. It's a poll between painting. Which is the best? Which is the best? Which is the best between 1 and 2? Done. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay. Okay, cool. So, okay, you guys ready? You guys are ready? Love Rwanda, clean country in Africa. Thank you so much, Sedant. What's your real name and where are you from? Okay, you guys are ready for the next? Can you roast NB Gaming? Why would you? What's the point of that? Okay, look. You guys ready? So, number one, you guys tell me which one's the best between these two. Number one, okay? This is number one. All right, do you see this? Number one. Christina, nice to meet you. I'm Yan. This is number one, okay? And then this is number two. Do you see this? Do you see that? Do you guys see this or no? Okay, number two, and then number one. This is number one. Pick in the poll which one you like and why. Can you tell me why you like those? Okay, why do you like those? This is number two, and number one. All right, number one, and number two. Okay. Sedan said W. Thank you. Sedant is from India. Shout out to India. Shout out to India, guys. Really, I'm from here. Oh, Eva's from Romania, but she lives in Madrid. Interesting. One good because of indication. Shadow CXZ. Oh, Shadow CXZ. What's your real name again? I forgot. Shadow's been here before. Because it's cool and I'm kind of a good artist. Okay. Okay, Christina. Waleed is back. Yo, Waleed has been on my lives quite a few times. Because when I see number two, it looks like mini waterfalls. And in the middle, there's a pool. Interesting. Okay, got it. Does someone actually like Minecraft? That's so random. You earned from this. You earned from this? Does someone actually like my... I don't know. Can everybody tell me something? Like, how did you find this live? How did you find, if you've been here before, like Waleed, I understand, but like, how did you guys find this live? If you've been here before, like Eva, shout out to Eva and Waleed. These people have been supporting me for a while. You know? Scrolling. Okay. Scrolling. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna give you guys some background on myself. I'm I am a big fan of football. I grew up on football, and by football I mean soccer. I don't mean American football. And I grew up on Japanese manga. Naruto was my favorite. I didn't watch anime. I read. I read a lot of mangas. Naruto was my favorite. And I love drawing since I was a kid. So I've been drawing since I was a kid. So I have a lot of drawings. I have like over 1,000 paintings and drawings. You know, I have a lot of work, and I've been exhibiting for the last 2 years. And hopefully I can do more exhibitions to sell the book that I've been writing this year. You know. I studied architecture. Thank you, Waleed. Thank you, Zach. Shout out to Zach. Wait, Zach, where you from again? I forgot where Zach is from. I'm gonna end this poll. Oh my God, there's a weirdo called Yash in the chat right now. South Carolina. Shout out to South Carolina, bro. I've never been to South Carolina, but I was in the US for a while. You know? Can you guys tell me if you guys had a good day? Who had a good day? Oh wow, Colin said I'm handsome. Thank you. Coming from another man? Are you a man? I like when men compliment each other because it's like rare. Yo, chat. Yash is trying to save himself. Jackie, bye. Shout out to Jackie. Yo, Jackie. Jackie, you need to pick right now. Jackie, you just came. Jackie, between this one, this piece of art number 1, and this piece of art number 2, which one's the best, Jackie? You know? Kitty, same thing. Between number 1, this piece, and this piece, which one's the best? Which one's the best and why? Nice to meet you, Kitty. Kitty and Jackie. So Jackie said number 2. Interesting. Okay, cool. Oh, whoa. It's pretty warm there. I had a very good day. Okay. Okay, so some people had a good day today. That's cool. Number 1, okay, so if you like number 1, what do you see in number 1? Like, what's going on in, like, you like number 1, like, why do you like number 1? This is number 1, right? And if you like number 2, what's going on in number 2? And why do you like number 2? I'm asking these questions because I want to know how people process my work, because usually if you're the creator of the work, you're the worst at picking what's good and what's bad. Usually other people have a totally different opinion of what's good and bad. Thank you. It's Rem. Can you paint me like one of your girls? Yo, Yash is really weird. Today's the last day of school. Shout out to Waleed. Waleed had his last day of school today. I'm pretty bad at explaining my answers, but number 1 cooked. Okay, Collins. Shout out to Collins. Can you paint me like one of your girls? Okay, I'm gonna give you a warning, Yash. If you don't stop being weird, I'm gonna get you out of here. And you're lucky David and Jenny are not here. They would have gotten you out of here a long time ago. Anyways, so the painting I wanted to do today is based on this drawing. You guys see this? This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this today because I just like how these pieces of paper are cutting through the rocks. Do you see that? and it just shows how it goes through that. Like it conveys the idea of a section or a plan in architecture, like the way we draw. Phone his damn parents. Can you paint me like one of your? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get Yash out of here. Hide user, remove. Well, actually, I'm gonna just remove Yash entirely. Okay. Groovy. Okay. Shout out to Kitty. Okay, I got two more pieces if you're new in the chat right now. If you're new in the chat, I got number one. Number one, this is number one. Okay. Number one. And then this is number two. You gotta pick which one's the best. Okay, two. You see this is two. And this is one. Okay? If you're new in the chat, I already showed all this to everybody else. I already showed all this. Yeah. Can anybody else comment? Okay, Waleed said one. Shout out to Waleed. Oh, shout out to Zach. You sound very nice and smart. Thank you, Zach. Zach is making me feel good right now. Zach just made my day. Collins gotta hop out. Peace out. All right, peace out, Collins. Thank you for coming. I appreciate all of you for coming here, by the way. This means a lot to me because usually I'm working in the quiet because all the videos on my channel are like silent work. But when I do these lives, it's just to communicate with people and understand what they like, what they don't like, and how they process my work. But I also just want to share my creative process because like I always start with some sketching, you know? Like this is a sketch I just did right now, a few minutes ago. I don't know what it means, but that's what I was working on, you know? Who has questions for me? I'll answer any questions you want me to answer. Can you please not say my real name because I don't like people who know my name. Okay, I can call you Shadow. I can call you Shadow then. Or CXZ. Or actually, do you want to create... What do you want me to call you then? You can create your own name. That's okay. Chloe's back. Hey, Chloe. How are you? Shout out to Chloe. Everybody say hi to Chloe. Chloe was here yesterday, and she's a really kind person, so... everybody say hi to Chloe if you're still here. You know what's funny? I never know how many people are here because the numbers are like offset. I'm good, just a long day. Okay. Did you have a good day at least? My day was good. I had a good day. I had a good day. Yeah. And nice to... Yeah, Zach. Zach, say hi to Chloe. Chloe's the nicest person on earth. Shadow, do you want to be called... Shadow wants to be called legend. Okay. Yeah. Chloe, Zach says hi to you. Chloe, I'm gonna paint this today. When I get off this live, I'm gonna paint this. This is the drawing I'm gonna paint today. You know what's funny? I've been doing these paintings for about 4 years now, and I never filmed or went live, and now I feel like I should have went live a long time ago. You know? Dark Crypto is laughing. Okay, glad you're enjoying yourself. Chloe had a long day. I wonder what happened during your day, Chloe, if you don't mind sharing. I miss the people that used to come on this live and get very vulnerable, like Peekaboo, who would come on here and tell me all about his exes and how he went through a breakup, and and or like the older guy who came 2 days ago and said he was attacked by five wolves, and he was in the hospital watching this live. Who remembers the guy who came in my live from the hospital and said he was attacked by 5 wolves in the forest? I still can't believe how good you are. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Chloe's so kind. Chloe. Okay, so Chloe, look, what I did today was I was asking people, what they liked between this piece, okay, this piece, and let's say this is piece number one. I was asking people what they like between piece number one and then piece number two. Okay. So Chloe, can you pick between this piece and this piece, which one's your favorite, and tell us why? Tell us what you like between these two. So this is number one and this is number two. Okay. Okay. All right. Chloe's tired, guys. Richard said he likes number one. Richard says he likes number one. Shout out to Richard. Where are you from? Shout out to Richard. Richard, if you want to keep playing this game, why don't you help me pick between number one as well? Number one, okay. It's number one, and then number two. You see this? You see this? Okay, number one, and then number two. Okay, I'm gonna get this closer like this. All right. People always ask me what the size of these paintings are. It's like twice the size of my face. Okay, that's how big they are. They're really, it has more depth and dimensions. Okay, that's a good explanation, Chloe. Shout out to Richard for saying the silhouettes at the table. Richard likes number two. Richard, where are you from? Is this your first time on this live? Probably. Floral, got it. What are you drawing right now? What am I drawing? I'm going to paint this tonight when I get off this live, okay? And then I just drew this right now before I went live. I drew this. I don't know what this means, but this is what I made. All right. The second one again, and they are so good. Thank you, Chloe. Chloe, hopefully I can do an exhibition close to where you live, you know? But you know what? You know what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna do something different tonight. I'm going to show you more of my work. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you right now is a bunch of sketches that I have. Like, do you guys remember that painting I showed you? So what I'm gonna show you is that actually a lot of my work, you know, comes from sketches. So, well, actually, I'm gonna flip the camera. Can I flip the camera on this? I don't know. Anyways, how do I do this? Okay, so I'm gonna just show you. Oh yeah, okay. Can you guys see this? So this is the sketch, okay? Have a good night, Chloe. It was so nice to see you. Oh, Richard's from Jamaica. Okay. This is the sketch, and then that became the painting. I'm just showing you some of my creative stuff, my creative processes. you know. And these are all the paintings I have. These are all the paintings I have here. They're all stacked in here. There's a bunch of them here. There's a bunch of them here. There's a bunch of them down here. There's a bunch of my sketches down here where my ideas come from. You know, a lot of my ideas come from here. See that? More ideas, more ideas. You know, more ideas. Yeah. You know, I'm also a very big Naruto fan. So I got a lot of my Naruto, you know, figurines in here. You know, same shit here. You know. Anyways, just wanted to show you guys some stuff. Okay? I'm not going. I was saying bye. Oh, okay, you're staying. Shout out to you. Indigo. Indigo. Chloe is so kind. She is. Chloe's the best. What's up, Israel? Koja? Mm-mm-mm-mm. I like your style. Thank you, Richard. Shout out to you. So Richard is in Miami and he's been everywhere. Do you sell any of your art? I will be selling them as collectibles when I get the book out, the story out. Okay. I'll also I'll answer any questions you guys have. Hey man, which country are you? Which country am I? I'm assuming you're asking me where I'm from. I'm in Rwanda. I'm from Rwanda. Rwanda. It's in the heart of Africa. Okay. Maspura. Where are you from, Maspura? They could totally get sold. I know. I know they will get sold. Hopefully. I will be buying some. Of course. Chloe and Richard are like the nicest people. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like I'd love a one of one. Hopefully you'll get one. Hopefully. Mhm. Okay, everybody thinks I'm Ethiopian, but I'm not, guys. I'm not Ethiopian, guys. I'm not Ethiopian. I have a lot of Ethiopian friends, but I'm not Ethiopian. I'm from Rwanda. Yes, I'm from Rwanda. You know, I'm not Ethiopian, but I get that a lot. Everybody thinks I'm Ethiopian or Eritrean or Somali, I get sometimes as well. You know, and that's okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I want to make sure I can do something for you guys. What are you guys talking about, dude? Yes, yes, legend or shadow. That is the flag. Okay. Hey, Richard, how do you? Mm-hmm. You're Indian, Maspura. Yeah, Richard, how was your day? But Richard is probably like, what time is it over there? Is it like 3 p.m.? Should be cleaning the house. Interesting. Zach is 14, almost 15. You know what's funny about this live? I've seen old people like Peekaboo, who hasn't come back, and then I've seen very young people as well. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Wait, Chloe, are you asking me how old I am, or are you asking who are you asking right now? Okay, Richard, I hope you just be I hope you just because a good man. I don't know what Zach was trying to say right now. Oh, Khalid, Walid, Ali. Where are you from? Have you been here before? Nazi Nazi's acting weird. He's saying game over and throwing his feet and his legs. All right. Who are you asking? Chloe, are you asking me? Okay, Chloe, guess. Everybody gets my age wrong. Everybody gets my age wrong. Everybody guesses where I'm from wrong. Oh, shout out to Khalid from Tanzania. Where are you? From Dar? Are you from Dar, Khalid? Or is it Khalid? Shadow, you got my age wrong. But you're close, you're not too far. I am just trying to say, Richard, that he should be a good man. Oh, yeah, probably. Oh, Khalid's from Zanzibar is beautiful. Okay, Nazi, check this out. If you keep acting weird, I'm gonna get you out of here. Zach, no, no. Shadow, you're getting farther away. You're almost there. Chloe, you guys are getting farther away. Shadow was close with my age. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't look my age, guys. I do not look my age. I didn't get the right genes for to look my age. I don't look my age at all. You know, 17. You know what? I don't even want to tell you guys my age anymore. Khalid, I'm not Somali, Khalid. I'm not Somali. Usually I get Ethiopian actually. But if you're new in the okay, look. If you're new in the chat, I want you to pick between these two pieces. If you're new in the chat, between number one here, this number one piece, okay? And then this second piece, which one's your favorite? This is number two, and then this is number one, right? I just want to get you guys reactions, okay? Jax Hansen says, Shadow, you're right. I'm 25. You won. I'm gonna get okay. Nazi 26739. You keep acting weird. I'm gonna get you out of here. Jax Hansen said number one is the best. Okay, so if you said number one was the best, what do you like about it? So number one. Okay, David. David is an OG. David is back. Okay, David. Between this piece, okay, number one, and number two, which one do you prefer? This is number two, okay? And this is number one. Number one. All right, one and two. Got it. All right, I'm gonna get Nazi out of here. Zach, it's okay. You don't sound crazy. I feel like you spent a lot of time on number one. It wasn't that long. Okay, actually, how long do you guys think it takes for me to do these pieces? Like in real life? How long do you think it takes me to do these pieces? 2 hours, 3 hours. Okay, I think shadow is close. It's closer to 5 hours probably. It's probably in between 3 and 5 probably. We're gonna go to the movies tomorrow. What movies are you gonna watch, David? David's about to go to the movies. 2 hours is no. It depends. Some pieces take longer. Like, okay, let me show you something, right? I'm gonna show you a piece, right? You see, like this piece? In this piece, I had to draw every single character that you're seeing down here. And it's a lot more than you think, okay? So that took a while, okay? And um, this piece took a while because I had to wait for the blue to dry. All this blue that's in here, I had to wait for it to dry before I could do the pieces that I left up here that were like lighter, you know? So sometimes you gotta be patient and get the right colors, and you'll notice some are darker than others, you know? So every piece has different processes. The milkman is a crazy name, and then he said, I need those blue backstrokes. Okay. Inside 5114 say, whoa, nice art. Shout out to you, man. Thank you. And where are you from? Where are you guys from? The movie is gonna be 2 hours long. Okay, cool. Shout out to Jax, please. Shout out to Jax. Can you explain the philosophy of your drawing before? So what I do before I draw is I sketch a bunch of things, and if I like one of them, I turn them into a painting. You know, it's not that deep. I'm more like acting. I'm more like creating things and then reacting to them instead of like trying to have a whole philosophy. I'm not a believer in having a crazy philosophy before you do any work. Like what I believe in is that making art is an act of being, of living, and being in the moment and trying to capture something in the moment. It's not the act of trying to rationalize a whole theory and trying to articulate it in the work. Every time I've come to drawing with a preconceived notion of what I was going to do in my mind, it never ends well. It never ends well when I come in with a plan and I want to like do it, because what you have in your head and what happens in real life is different. Because real life and what's in your head are different. Those are different things. Remember, guys, if you're new here and I'm moderating, and someone spam or other annoying things, it's gonna be time out or even ban. Yeah, David. David is right. David, you should have came earlier. There was a weird guy called Nuzzy, and I had to get him out. You know, I got Nuzzy out of here. But I can show you some paintings that I've refused to finish. I refused to finish this one because I thought it was bad, so I've stopped it. I refused to finish it. This one I'm still kind of on the edge about it. I don't know if I should finish it or not, because I sometimes I find a better idea and I just don't finish it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Chloe said, I can't believe how good you are. Never give up on your art. It's actually mind blowing because I thought I was okay at my art, but then I see yours and I'm like, no, mine is way. Wait, Chloe, first of all, Chloe, thank you so much for your compliment, but like, don't compare. First of all, art is not a competition. It's an expression of yourself. Like, art is like a conversation. It's not a competition because we're all expressing ourselves and we're all very different. So I don't want you to think that we're probably not even in the same medium. Are we doing the same medium? Like, I don't think you should think you should compare yourself to myself. Like, to be honest, like I've been doing this for a long time, but I kind of restricted myself to just doing blue because I feel like when I have restrictions, I'm more creative. Because to me, creativity is like a game, right? So it's like a game, and then you have to pick the rules. You create your rules, and you have to play the game within your own rules. So we all have our own rules in the creative world. In sports, it's different because you all gotta follow the same rules in basketball and football and so on, right? But Chloe, like, if you like keep at your work, you'll get good at it. But it's between you and yourself, and it's not you versus me and everybody else in the world. Like, we're all great, and we just gotta keep competing against ourselves and expressing our true selves. Khaled said, I wish I had your talent. Thank you so much, and I'm sure you have a talent too, man. Like, Like, Khaled, what are you into? Like, what's your like hobby, you know? It's probably not cleaning the house because you said it was a lazy day for you. So describe the most difficult drawing you have ever made and what was the most precious moment when making that drawing. You know what's funny? The most difficult piece I had to make is not the best. And that's the problem with the creative space is like the people that make the art and the people that criticize the art are totally different people. Like the critics are reacting to what I create. My job is to create. So all the pieces that I like, all the pieces that were difficult because I know how much effort went into it. People that consume my work, they don't know how much it took. They just gravitate towards certain pieces that were probably easier to make. And I'm always confused because it's like all the pieces that I think are good, it's usually never what people like. And what people and like what I like, I think is tied to how much time I spent towards that piece. But the most difficult piece I ever made, I think, it's hard for me. Like when you say difficult, it's like how like um I don't think it was like it's only hard when I'm trying to force it. And when I'm trying to force it, usually I'm wrong. I used to paint in some pencils, but thank you so much. You are so sweet. Of course, Chloe. Shout out to Chloe again. I'm gonna make, you know what? Chloe's such a great person. I'm gonna add Chloe as a moderator. What's my name? My name is Yan, Y-A-N. You can see it on my Instagram. If you guys want to know more about me, go to my Instagram at blue.stroke, or you can go, if you want to know more about what I'm working on with all of these paintings. If you want to know what I'm working on with all of these paintings, I'm working on a story that I want to put out, a world that I want to build. Go to my channel, click on playlists, and click the playlist called Words, and there's a video in there called Why Blue. There's a video on my channel called Why Blue in the playlist Words, and I explain the whole thing. The whole thing is explained in that video if you want more answers about what I'm doing. And my name is Yan, Y-A-N. Y-A-N. Okay, it's not Yam. All right. Yes, Chloe is officially a moderator because she's a great person. And I also want to support her in what she's doing. Khaled, I don't play Fortnite. I don't play video games anymore. How do I have time? How do I have time? Well, you make time for what you like. When I started doing these paintings, I was in college, and I used to do I used to do smaller paintings because I didn't have much time, and then I would do them before classes. I would wake up early in the morning, and I would do some pieces, and then I would go to class. And then when I got out of school and started interning, I would do the same thing. And then when I got out of interning and worked full time, I did the same thing. So I think discipline and consistency is the most important thing in all of this. Is you got to stay creative, no matter how small you you no matter how small of an effort you make today. Some days you make more effort, some days you do more, but it's always gonna like fluctuate, you know. Okay, are you talking about this? Inside 5114. Is this what you're talking about? The village? This is the piece you're talking about? Probably. Ashra Abraham, welcome to the channel. Can you pick between these two pieces? Which one's your favorite? There's number one. Okay, number one. And then there's number two. Okay, number two. Number two. And number one. Okay, where are you guys from, by the way? If you're new to this channel, where are you guys from? And what did you like about these pieces? And what's your name? Inside 514. Okay, so inside 5114, here's what I'm going to tell you. Because everybody asks me what's the inspiration behind my work. It's like, I don't think, I don't sit down and ponder and then get to the work. What I do is I sit down like this. This is what I do, okay? I sit down and I do a bunch of this. Okay, I do a bunch of this for a while, and then if I like something, then it becomes this. You know? So, for example, this right here, this became this. Okay, so they kind of go together. You see that? You see that? So I don't ponder and create, I just create. I just go straight to the work. You know? I like number one. They are both really good, but it just has more details. But they're both so good. Thank you, Chloe. Shout out to you. Here's my advice, right? Because you see, like, inside 5114 was asking me a bunch of questions, right? You know, like sometimes it's not about being deep, because the book and the story that goes deep, and it'll give more meaning to the paintings. But what I was trying to say, with regards to the creative process, is you have to create. Creating and thinking and criticizing are all different processes. Like separate critiquing and creating are separate things, and that's why critics are not great artists and artists are not great critics, because those are like two separate things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm thinking about what I have to make, I'm going to be paralyzed, because there's just, my thoughts are endless. So I just got to start making stuff. Okay. Osinko said hi. Shout out to Osinko. Where you from? Where you from, Osinko? Um, Abraham asked, do you only use blue? Yes, I only use blue. All my work is blue. I do blue all the time, everywhere. Everywhere, all the time. Okay? Welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you like some of my work. I'm going to show you some of my work. More of my work. People have been liking this piece. This is the most liked piece today. Okay? And then some people also like this one. You know? I kind of like, you know, I don't know if I like this piece more than the other one. I don't know. You know? Well, this one, to be honest, was just more about layering, and the flowers, to me, they just symbolize how we all have different stages of growth, or like blooming in our lives, and some people feel like they're less than because they're under the shadows of other people. But you know, did you guys know that flowers compete for sunlight? I was also using that philosophy when I was sketching about it. Like, while I was sketching, like when I'm sketching, my subconscious is manifesting itself, and it's only after that I realize what the work is about. Yeah, Chloe Poole is lucky because Chloe Poole is a really nice person, you know? Chloe Poole is a really nice person, and I like rewarding nice people that are kind people. I think if I make a picture like that again, but with a note like a story, I think it would be a very, like, inside 5114, there's a whole, trust me, there's a whole story behind this whole thing. I just haven't put it out yet. But if you want to go watch my video Why Blue, in the playlist called Words on my channel, it'll explain the whole thing. And hopefully, like, you guys, if you're on this live right now, you're early on something big. Like, this is gonna be very, like, this stuff is like, I have like more than over 1,000 of these. Like, I have over 1,000 of that, and I want to put them out with this whole story, and then it's gonna be big. And you guys are like the OGs of this whole thing. Like, you guys came on this live, and it's gonna be the best thing ever. Okay, Chloe, go to bed. I hope you feel better. and I'll see you. I'll see you this weekend. Okay. So everybody who's here, I usually go live at 9:30 p.m. Rwanda time. Rwanda time, 9:30 p.m. I usually go live at 9:30 p.m. 4 times a week. So it's usually Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday and Saturday. Sunday I never go live because gotta recover and get my mind right. But you know what? Next year I'm gonna go. Next year I'm gonna go live like all the time, even when I'm working and I'm not talking to people. I'm sure you are a master on design. Thank you, Ryan. Shout out to Ryan. Ryan, where are you from, Ryan? Shadow, no problem. Take care. I'll see you again. Shadow or Legend. He wants me to call him Legend. Nice meeting you. I want to watch a video about that. Of course. I look forward to seeing you guys again. I'm about to end this live in like a minute. But if you're here right now and you have any other questions, please let me know. Shout out to Ryan from Indonesia. Wow. You know what's crazy about Indonesia? Like a lot of people from Indonesia have actually watched my content on Instagram, right? How about me? I'm from Rwanda, Rwanda. Google where Rwanda is. It's like the best country in the universe. Chris Poole. Gotta go, bro. All right. All right, take care. Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming. This is the best. You know what's gonna happen? Like all of you guys are OGs. When I get 500 subscribers and I have like a members chat, you guys are all gonna be members of the chat because you guys are OGs, and then you guys are gonna regulate all the other people that are gonna discover me later. GS8781 says have a good night. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. I don't know what your name is and where you're from, but I wish you a great night, day, or morning, wherever you're from. It's so nice to meet you guys. So nice to meet you guys. Please take a look at my artwork. Yeah, sure. DM me on Instagram at blue.stroke. Okay. Who else is here? All right, guys. I'm about to end this right now. Xavier from Arizona. Shout out to Xavier from Arizona. Shout out to you, man. This is so cool. Oh my God, I got the whole country of Russia in this chat right now. This is crazy. Who's the greatest rapper? Drake. I know you're gonna get mad right now, but it's Drake. Sorry. I'm joking. The greatest rapper is obviously Drake. All right, guys, have a good night. Take care.